Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I have this gorgeous 1999 land yacht, otherwise known as the Ford Crown Victoria, for you today. This will be a test drive video of this vehicle and a driving impression video of this vehicle. We will be putting this vehicle through its paces, going around the loop, giving you our impressions of how the vehicle runs and performs. We do have an in-depth walk-around video review of this vehicle as well on our website, where we go more in depth through the ins and outs of the vehicle, demonstrate all of the options for you. So be sure to take a look at that as well. And we also certainly do have a free Carfax vehicle history report also on our website, www.directauto-outlet.com. But without further ado, we'll go ahead and get started on the test drive video. This vehicle has only 106,000 original miles. Very impressive for the year, considering this is a 23-year-old vehicle. Very clean. Get the air going here. Feels nice and cool. Get our seatbelt on. Safety first. There we go. First and foremost, obviously the air blows cold. These are one of the most comfortable and cushy cars you will ever drive. It feels like you are just floating down the road or lying on your couch in these gorgeous Crown Victorias. Very comfortable inside and out. Kind of also do like the fact that it is a 6-passenger vehicle. These 2 center armrests can be removed, and once you remove those center armrests, it exposes a 3rd seat for the front passengers. So you got 3 in the front, 3 in the rear. Very smooth and quiet. Barely touch the accelerator and you feel this thing go. Just wants to glide down the road, and glide would probably be the best word to describe this car. It just feels like it's gliding in air. You don't really feel the suspension at all. It's nice and smooth. Very quiet. And turns, 55 miles per hour. Vehicle feels confident. It feels capable. Very quiet and smooth. This would make a great highway car, man. Just traveling from state to state, driving in this vehicle, you will feel like an absolute king. Your rear occupants will also be very happy. And as we stop for this red light, notice that there's no shaking on the chassis of the vehicle, on the pedal, or on the steering wheel. Nothing that would indicate any warpage of the rotors or brakes. Very clean vehicle inside and out. Smooth and capable. Lots of old technology used in this vehicle. In the walk-around video, I actually pointed out how the seatbelt buckles on these are still old-school metal seatbelt buckles. One of the few things that just stayed unchanged. This is a chassis on frame vehicle, so this thing, suspension and chassis wise, is kind of like a truck. You have a frame underneath and then the body of the vehicle attached to that frame. That was quite common, obviously, in the past, in history. But somewhere around the 70s and 80s, we started moving away from that on passenger vehicles. It's still the case on a lot of SUVs, but nowadays you'll be hard to find an SUV that is still body on frame. Everything is pretty much unibody, but that just goes to show that this thing is still just built like a tank. It's built the old way. And as great as technology is and advancements in technology are, some things we just kind of had down right the first time around. Gorgeous vehicle. My commute to work is about a half an hour in each direction, and it's all surface streets. And previously, a little over 10 years now, gosh, time flies, but previously I used to live up the hill in the foothills of the Sacramento area, a little town in El Dorado County, and even though I had a much further commute, it was all highway. And I find commuting around on surface streets A lot of bad roads around here, Hazel, Sunrise, Madison, they're all really rough, and I've mentioned it to my staff several times. I wish I had one of these Crown Victorias that I can commute to work with, because it just glides over these bumps and cracks on the road, and it just feels like they're not even there. I really just do feel everything driving in some of my other vehicles, and I've even gotten blowouts from potholes right here on Madison, going 35, 40 miles per hour. But yeah, super comfortable vehicle. Air is blowing nice and cold. Folks, if you've never driven one of these Crown Vics, you really do owe it to yourself to try one. These cars are extremely underrated. They do have a cult following from folks that know about them and have owned them in the past and know how great they are, but it may not be a car that is on everyone's radar. And if you think about it, with 106,000 miles, as clean as this one is, and as well as it's been taken care of, you do get a lot of car for the money. It is really a lot of car for the money, and with the natural rate of inflation these days, the value of this car will keep up with inflation or even surpass it. For what you pay for this car, if you do continue to take care of it in the same manner in which it has been taken care of thus far, it is not out of the ordinary for this vehicle to always be worth more than what you paid for it. But that's subjective, my opinion, and of course it can vary depending on how well the next owner takes care of the car. But my overall opinions of the car is, my opinions are that it is very good shape, clean, easy to drive, no blind spots, transmission feels real good, air blows nice and cold, and comfort, that's the name of the game here. Just a strong, solid built, old school car, very comfortable, and easy on the budget too. Folks, as we make our way back to the lot here, we'll ask you for a special favor, and if you've enjoyed this video, please do consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing. If you do subscribe, make sure you also hit the bell notification icon to be notified of all of our future videos. Certainly does help us out quite a bit. I do want to thank you for taking all of your time and joining us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do hope to see and interact with each and every one of you very soon. Speaking of interacting, if there's any specific content or questions that you have, please drop us a note in the comment section and we'll be sure to get back to you. Folks, you can reach us directly here at the lot at area code 916-765-7575, or you can find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website, which is www.directauto.com. Thanks, folks. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for joining us today. Take care now.